Right, welcome back to Snowrunner, everybody. Welcome back to another episode. If you guys remember the previous episode, we were trying to basically complete the Fallen Titans, or at least get a start on it, that particular mission here where we have to transport what's known as the sequoias. Where is that? Right here. These massive logs known as the sequoias. However, I ended up just building a bridge. That's all I did. It's this bridge right here. That's all I managed to complete in the span of whatever, half an hour or so. But nonetheless, at least now it is completed and we have a clear shot, a clear path straight to this first sequoia right here. And so the plan is today to recover that and deliver it here to the rail car. Just a bit of a catch up. Basically what we're trying to do is again try and complete the global objectives for the Wisconsin area, and as you guys can see, we've got to construct the paper factory and restore the railway connection. And to do all of that, if we go back, we basically have to complete a number of different missions. So we have this train departure mission, and we also have the Wisconsin truck trip mission. And both of those, in order to unlock them, we're going to do all these other prerequisite missions or contracts. So Fallen Titans is one of those, so we're going to go do that. And there's a couple other ones, as you guys can see here as well. Weightlifting, which I believe that's quite an interesting one. We got to deliver a diesel locomotive. That is going to be really interesting, so do stick around for a future episode on that. But for now, let's get to it and grab that sequoia. The plan is we are going to grab our international pace star here, 5600 TS. We're going to drive it up that path that we've created now with this bridge that's now constructed. Did a little bit of a scout to figure out the best place to place it, and basically what I'm thinking, we come up through this dirt road, hang a right, and we are going to approach it from this angle. It seems to be the most stable. I mean, it's not incredibly stable, but it's as stable as it'll get. We'll park it over here, and then we'll repeat the same thing with our trailer truck, which for the Sequoia, you basically need a 5 slot, just sort of standard trailer basically. And that's what we'll be using. The I forget what that one's called over there. What is this truck called over there? I keep forgetting. The Pacific, the P16. That's right, that mighty beast. We haven't driven that in a hot minute either. So let's jump into it. Let's get our international pace star fired up. It takes a little bit of time for the old girl to fire up its engine. I don't think I've found any engine upgrades for this truck yet. But we'll see as we go along. I'm slowly just getting back into the series, slowly trying to post a bit more and progress. I think after the last region, I can't even remember whatever it is, whatever the last region was. Yukon, that was the region. Yes, it just got a little bit stale for me and I sort of fell off the bandwagon. But anyways, I've repeated that a million times already in previous episodes. You guys can go check that out. And I really hope you guys are having a fantastic day. It's been quite a busy one, but a busy week for me rather. Work is getting busier and busier ever since I started my new job, and especially with me moving down to Melbourne, it has been very much go go go, no rest for the weary, as the saying goes. And I've been a little bit what's the word, negligent. I've been neglecting the channels a little bit. That's right, I said channels. I do have I guess you could call it an automotive channel. Most of the yep, there's the chugging, there's the chug from the autosave. I really don't know how to fix that. I don't know if it's a known issue. Also, am I going down the right path? Yes, I am. And I do have I suppose you could call it an automotive channel. Most of the content on it is very much motorbike related. I'll link it down below. You guys can probably see it on my channel, on my gaming channel, linked there as well. And most of it is just sort of bike reviews. I do plan to, try and post a video on that channel coming up soon, but we will see how we go. Again, it was at the time when I was doing those motorbike reviews, when I first started that channel, I was basically renting the motorbikes. So with the exception of my motorbike, where, oh my gosh, what is happening with the camera? It's going crazy. Alright, we're good. With the exception of my own motorbike, Oh, the shadows are freaking out as well on me. I've got to try and fix that. Yeah, most of the bikes, not all the bikes that I've reviewed on that channel are very, very much rentals. So it's starting to get a little bit expensive over time. You know, you spend a few $100 for a couple of days. I think the best deal I found at one point was, I think, $200 for a bike to rent for the entire week, which was a really good deal. And you know, that particular place was run by a family, a lovely couple, just sort of a family business they were doing on the side. And you know, aside from that though, it's been quite tricky to try and find bikes to review. And I've been thinking of maybe I have this idea of reaching out to people on Facebook Marketplace, anyone who's selling motorbikes, and seeing if they would be willing to let me you know, review their motorbikes. But I feel like at the same time that I might come across as a little weird to people. Again, with this camera, I don't know what's going on. For some reason, this bridge and the other bridge, especially when I was in the scout vehicle earlier, it was really freaking out. Also, I'm really noticing a lot of popping happening with the textures. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but I do apologize if you've seen that. Generally don't know what's happening. I have not touched a single graphic setting on this game since the last episode, so I'm not really sure what's going on. But anyways, slowly making our way there. I'm very much anxious about this tipping over. It's very top heavy in this setup at the moment. So this is the heavy duty crane. It is so top heavy. So we shall see what happens here. Also, I am just trying to run this without the HUD. We'll see how it goes. I may have to time, you know, stop and pull up the HUD just so we can see our fuel levels. Alright, slowly moving up. No, we are very much stuck. Now, that's not what I want to do. Forget what is... Oh, that's not what I want to do. Does this always have diff lock on? I can't remember now. Yeah, no diff lock on this truck. All-wheel drive is always installed. It's always running. Okay, so we might have to try and winch our way up a little bit. See if that can help us. Yep, I think we're just stuck on something. So far, been, you know, averagely satisfied with the performance of this truck. I think previous episode I took it down to try and grab some of the supplies we needed to build the bridge, and ultimately it just didn't work out. I think I ran out of fuel or something, but I can't quite remember, and I just switched to the twin steer in the end to complete that mission. So, but so far, pretty impressed. We haven't toppled over. Might have just jinxed it. Look at the angle of this road. Oh man. Okay, I think we might need to winch ourselves up once again. I am using the controller as well, so I don't know if that's... it shouldn't affect anything. The only reason I got the controller to use it on this game is purely just to get rid of the clackety-clack from my keyboard that gets picked up quite badly. Oh, getting stuck. What's going on? Come on. No? Yeah, alright. Oh, jeez. Oh, gosh. Nope. Come on. Come on. There we go. Just wiggle the tires. Wiggle the tires. Wiggle the tires. I still haven't, you know, downloaded Roadcraft yet either. I believe it's now fully out if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. We've got to get onto that at some point as well. But there is another game that I'm very much keen to try out, so hopefully in the near future, coming soon, we'll try and get a video out on the Precinct. That's right, new sort of police style, you know, procedural kind of video game. Very much akin to GTA, you know, minus obviously the crime. You know, the committing of crime, where, you know, on the other side of the law instead. So I'm very much interested to see the graphical style, and I don't know, just the overall style of the game and the concept. It very much intrigues me. I do like police games, you know. Growing up, I loved modding the heck out of GTA with police car mods, and I don't think I've ever really played any the mainstream police mods that have been very popular in GTA 4, GTA 5, like 5M and LCPDFR, for example. We hit a rut here. Okay, I'm really skeptical about whether this is gonna work. Hang on, we're just gonna hit the parking brake for a second here. So, with our scout that's right here, the Lodestar, I came through here, and looking at it now, that seems very steep. Oh man, I'm not really all that confident, but we'll see what we can do here. Because the idea was to get a bit of elevation, you know, try and park the truck on this rock here, and then we'll repeat the same thing with our trailer truck setup as well. So we'll grab the P16, try and repeat the same pathing. I don't think this is gonna work. Oh, we are dangerously tipping over. Alright, I think what we'll do is we're just gonna head down, further down this path. And oh, that's not even gonna be helpful at all. That's just taking us way offline. Okay, let's try and figure this out. Let me try and figure this out. I think we're okay. Yep. Slowly, yes. I think this is slowly working. I could switch to low, which maybe I should try that. We seem to be making grounds here. Slowly but surely getting up. There we go. Okay. I was really skeptical about whether this is going to work out. When I did a bit of scouting, you know, of the route, it seemed okay in my head, you know. Visually, I thought, okay, it's going to be okay. Might have to just go left here, let the truck's momentum do the work for us so as to not tip over. Yep, there we go. Slowly. Alright, so we've got to try and hug the right-hand side here a little bit. Oh, this is going to be tricky. There we go. We're okay. Oh, those rocks can be quite pain. Here we go, slowly. These branches can be a bit of a problem as well. Alright. Okay. This is going to be really tricky. Let's try low and see if that'll get us anywhere. Alright, there we go. Alright, okay, I think we're okay. We are okay. Alright. We managed to make it, okay. Oh, hang on. Don't want to jinx it. Could tip it over at the very last moment. Nope, we're good. It's all good. This is the most stable truck in the entire world. Oh, man. Yes, we're good. We're alright. We are all good. Alright, perfect. Now we're just going to park it up right here. I don't like this angle all that particularly, but let's just activate our anchor. How's that? Are we good? Oh, it's not fantastic. Hang on. Gotta restore the crane. We will just readjust our positioning just slightly, and then that should be good. Let's see, hopefully a little bit more further to the right. Alright, perfect. Let's try that again. Activate anchor. Hopefully a bit more clearance this time. Oh, that's a little bit better. It's still pushing us over a little bit, but it's better than nothing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop the engine, conserve fuel. We made it, and now we're going to try and repeat the exact same thing. Where's the garage? There it is. With our P16. Alright, so we need a standard trailer. Got a full tank of fuel, thereabouts. Again, I don't think you need the P16 for this, but it's just such a beast of a truck. I've seen pictures of it in, you know, like of the real life counterpart of this truck, and it's massive. It is insane just how huge this truck is in real life. Be cool to see one of them in real life myself one day, but we shall see. Oh, that's cool. Flatbed semi-trailer loaded with parts. That's something new I've never seen before. Yeah, you know what? Let's just do that. We're just going to do this just so that we have that extra fuel and extra parts, because no doubt we'll damage something on the way. Alright, let's get a mosey on and let's get on over there. So, hope you guys are enjoying this. It can be a bit of a slow burn sometimes with Snowrunner videos. It's a lot of driving, a lot of setup. I try to do stuff in the background, and you know, just to try and cut down how much extra things we need to be doing in a particular episode. So, but nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and you know, for the most part, I'm trying not to be boring. I could just be silent the entire time, and you guys can just watch me struggle. But just want to talk, and yeah, trying to figure out things to talk about is also can be a little bit tricky. I can only imagine how people who live stream for a living do it. It's, how would you say, it's I'm sure it's a dream job for many people just to be able to stay home and play video games all day and get paid for it, but it's definitely not easy. I can only imagine that a job or lifestyle like that, and its own cons, right? Especially when the only way you make money from that is to be entertaining. And I hope you guys have been entertained by this. Yeah, do go check out the rest of the channel if you guys haven't seen this channel before, if you're visiting for the first time. It's yeah, it's a mixed bag. I've got a bunch of different stuff on the channel: sim racing, a bit of milsim stuff as well. When I say milsim, I'm talking squad, so FPS stuff, Call of Duty, some playthroughs of storylines. Star Wars, did a little bit of that with the Jedi Survivor. That was pretty cool. And most of it also with the Snowrunner as well. And yeah, that's just a mixed bag, trying to share all sorts of games that I play, basically, as well as trying out some new ones like Motortown. I don't know if I'll do another episode of that. So if you guys are subscribed to the channel and you're watching this episode and you've seen the Motortown videos and you enjoyed it, I apologize in advance if I don't do another episode on it. I've done 2. I think I've hit the limit in terms of what is to be done with it, you know. I don't know what else can be done. So you'll see. The game loves to chug in that autosave feature. Again, I think that's why I love this truck as well, and I don't know how realistic it is to the real life counterpart, but it is a beast. It doesn't have all-wheel drive as far as I'm aware. It's just 2-wheel drive. Well, technically 4-wheel drive, because the rear wheels are actually, it's probably 8-wheel drive, right? Yeah, it's probably more 8-wheel drive technically, but it's rear wheel at the same time, if that makes sense. Alright, let's have a look. See if we can repeat the same path in. This trailer's been alright so far. Again, this entire setup could be very much overkill, but you know what they say, go big or go home. Don't think that's the exact same, but something along those lines. Man, this P16 just eats up this terrain. It's so crazy. Oh, bogged there for a second. I think we're okay. Come on, up you go. You can do it. You can do it. Come on, P16. I believe in you. I have the utmost belief that you can do this. Okay, let's just check the map. So we've got to do the exact same thing. Is it possible for us to try something else? No, we're gonna stick with our original plan. We have to. Can't be indecisive. I feel like that's my weakness sometimes. I can be quite indecisive. I come up with a plan that I think is sound, and then as I'm carrying out that plan, I think, well, actually, maybe I could do it this way. Could be a bad thing, where, you know, ultimately you realize a weak point in the plan, and you figure out a different, better way to carry out a particular part of the plan. But at the same time, that can be a pitfall because indecisiveness is probably worse than executing a plan, even if the plan doesn't go all that well. Try and winch ourselves up. Come on, P16, you can do this. I believe in you. Oh, man. Oh, come on. And use the trailer again as a leverage point just to sort of push ourselves up. Good. Alright, we're gonna keep going. Switch to auto. See if... Nope. Come on, P16, you can do it. You're a beast. I was hyping you up this entire time. There you go. You got it. Slowly. Slowly but surely, we're doing it. Now, we could do a thing where we... Again, this is me trying to alter the plan and creating indecisiveness. We could just grab the Sequoia with the crane and just sort of carry it out like a carrot on a stick and then load it onto the trailer. But that in itself has its own problems. Oh, that went into neutral by accident. Whoops. There we go. Alright, we got it. Yeah, I'm definitely definitely worried about how we're gonna achieve this coming back the other way. But let's see what we can do here. We got away with it with the crane. I'm not entirely... You know something? Instead of trying to go all the way around, alright, I am going to alter the plan. I'm going to alter the plan. We're gonna stick with we're gonna alter it and we're gonna go this way. We're gonna stick with the original plan of just, you know, craning it out and putting it onto the trailer. But in terms of the path we're gonna take, I am altering it right now. Oh jeez. A little bit of a squeeze, but it is okay. I think we're alright. Oh gosh. Struggle City. Oh man. Oh, hang on. Okay, okay. Yes, alright. I think we're good. Alright. We're just gonna park it right there. Turn off the engine. And we are going to... Whoops. Turn it off. Gonna swap vehicles. Right. You guys bored yet? I think we've got to turn on the engine, right? How do I go into the crane mode? I forget. There we go. Right. I might actually turn on the HUD because I can't remember the controls for the actual crane. So, turn the truck back on. Whoops. Crane mode. Alright, so crane movement. R to lift. Perfect. Gonna swing her over. Then W to extend. How's that looking? Got it. Okay. We're gonna slowly winch it up, which would be C. This is cool, man. This is actually kind of cool. We've got a whole operation going here. I don't think I've ever done anything like this when I've, you know, played it through myself. Alright, I'm gonna swing her over. I think we have a bit of clearance. Maybe lift it over ever so slightly. There we go. Yes. Alright. Try and... There we go. Rotate a little bit. Extend. I think we're at the limit of our extension. What I might do is just swap trucks for a second and back up the... Oh, Cargo is lifted on the winch. Release it. Really? Release it to proceed? Okay, let's see if we can actually get away with packing this. I'm gonna lower it. Rotate. Rotate. There we go. And lower it. Oh. Okay. Now, gonna switch to the P16. And let's see if we can get away with packing this. Is this actually going to take? Yes, it does. Perfect. Alright. We're gonna quickly change back. Shut off the engine. And then change back to the P16. And we're away. Off to the races we go. We'll keep the HUD on for the rest of this. And as we immediately get stuck. Oh man. Really don't like this. We're gonna head this way. Alright, I think. Oops. Yep. We're okay. Alright, what I'm gonna do, handbrake for a second. Low. Definitely to give us a bit more control over his speed. No. Oh, I bet it's this damn little rock that's getting stuck on the diff. Yeah, oh my gosh, it probably was the entire time. There we go. Alright. Winch away. I think we're alright. We're alright. Okay. Sequoia's looking alright. Oh, it's gonna freak out a little bit as we switch to the interior. Gonna try and winch ourselves. Yes. Gonna really lean on the winch at this point. Okay. Oh, okay. Gotta be really careful. Gonna put her in reverse. Slowly back her up. There we go. That's why I like to play on controller as well, because you can modulate the accelerator a little bit better, rather than the on-off nature of playing on a keyboard. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, I think we're okay. I think we're okay. We're gonna get away with it. Yes! We're going to get away with it. Turn on the lights. Oh boy. Crazy. We managed to get it out. Alright. We're off to the races. Well, that worked out. Relatively well. Had a bit of, you know, a little bit of... Oh, I keep putting in neutral. Because I keep, you know, pressing left bumper or the shift key to get it to shift into gears. It's a little bit of a hot tip. If you don't play Snowrunner, if you're looking to get into it, you can always just, you know, periodically just tap that shift key on your keyboard. On controller, it'll usually be your left bumper, and you know, it'll force the truck to shift into the most optimum gear. Oh, okay, we made it. We should have a clear path basically to the rail yard, and that should be it. And I think works out pretty well for this episode in terms of runtime. We're getting out to about 40 minutes, I think, of me trying to shenanigan my way into transporting this massive thing. And to be honest, I think this setup just makes sense though. I feel like this would look massive on a standard 5-slot trailer, semi-trailer, the blue one, or even a flatbed. I just feel like this just seems, you know, more in proportion size-wise as I completely drive off the road. Whoops. As you can tell, I got my driver's license out of a cereal box, at least my heavy machinery driver's license. And, yeah. Whew. I'll say this. I think it's honestly the best thing that we set up this bridge. It's made this entire process much more streamlined compared to any other possible parts that would have been available to us. That's our twin steer, just chilling out. Just gonna slam on the brakes there for a second. We could totally just mount the rail tracks, but we'll try and keep it as realistic as possible. So we're gonna go back to the bridge, head down this dirt road, hang a left rather, enter the rail zone and to the rail car, which is right there, which kind of makes sense anyways. So let's just do that. We'll follow the path of least resistance, and generally that is that's sort of the best way to play this game, really. That is the mantra for this game. Follow the path of least resistance, and even though it may take a little bit of time, at least you'll avoid, flipping over and all that jazz. So, man, I tell you what though, compared to the regions from when you first start the game, I don't even remember them, what their names are. I feel like the missions in the preceding, the preceding regions, especially Yukon. Again, I go back to Yukon. I feel like the missions and contracts, in order to complete them, they take longer and longer. It's so frustrating. But, I've enjoyed it. Got a little bit burnt out, as I said, but slowly getting back into it, purely just to add a bit of content as well to the channel, because something that I started, and I do enjoy playing the game, although I don't enjoy this stuttering nonsense when the game auto-saves, as the see, completely almost derailed our entire truck. Oh man, I've actually been thinking about getting my truck license or heavy machinery license. I think there's a variety of different flavors to it. You can get a license for just a normal box truck, then you got to get a different type of license for a tractor trailer setup, then you need a different type of license for a B double. Do I turn left here? That's right, yeah. Could have turned left a lot earlier so we don't have to deal with this absolutely acute turning radius. Whoa! Actually, acute's the wrong word. I mean the opposite. Obtuse turning radius. Oh! Straight into that tree. That tree was like, you shall not pass. Oh my gosh. Alright, we managed to do it. Ooh. That's the thing with the P16. It is a beast, but it's a lumbering beast. It takes a couple more seconds than a normal truck would to correct its steering. And what happens is, if you don't correct it in advance, it's just going to continue on, and that's it. It's going to run straight into whatever direction it's already facing in. Alright, finally made it. Oh, slowly but surely we got it done. Oh, whoa. Nope, we got it, we made it. We're going to stick to the interior view a little bit. Yep. I think we're going to make it. Clearance is good. Apologize, that was a bit of a whiplash there with the camera. But we're okay. We are okay. We made it. Oh my gosh. That was pretty fun, actually. I enjoyed that. Setting it up. And I think that worked out in terms of time as well. It's pretty good. Cargo management. Here we are. Just gonna hit the brakes. Put the parking brake on. Hit C. No cargo in the zone. Manual loading is required. Wait a second. Oh. Hold up. I need to back it up. There we go. I think that should be... Yeah. Okay. Do I have to manually unload it? Right, so after a bit of Googling and trolling through some Reddit forums and posts, it turns out we have to crane the Sequoia into this rail cart. So this is going to be interesting. We'll see how this will turn out. I'm just going to park our crane up here, maybe a little bit of an angle to give us a bit of clearance. Alright, so activate anchor. Oh, it's push it to the side. That's not good. The sequoia is falling off. Just gotta grab it before it slides off. It looked like it was sliding off there. Definitely don't have enough clearance there. That's okay. Okay, just gonna reel this in a little bit. There we go. Then going to lift our boom. There we go. Okay, that works. That works. That's a ticket. Come on. There we go. Yes. Done. Alright, so if I do that, what now? If I go escape, go cargo management, unload. Done. That's it. That is it. One Sequoia delivered. Oh my gosh, what an absolute pain. I didn't realize it was going to be that that tricky. It's interesting that they've made it like that in terms of, okay, so that's where the second Sequoia is going to be delivered, and then the third one in the third rail car. Very, very interesting. Well, it's going to be interesting to see what happens with the next one, although I think what I'll do is I'll go and grab the other two Sequoias in the background so that you guys don't have to deal with me going back and forth, and we could just, you know, focus on keeping the series streamlined. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this. It's a bit of a might be a little bit long-winded, or you know, I think it's about 40 odd minutes of me playing this today, but hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, do leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave your comments down below. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you would like to see in terms of the series. What else you would like for me to do in this game. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. As always, take care of yourselves, and I will catch you guys in the next video.